Hey everybody, this is your system administrator, and we're going to address the Zoom firm discounts. As you can see here, we've added a discount for folks who are part of a firm that have, 5, 10, 15 members, and they want them all to take advantage of the OPA's incredible discount. And you can get, depending on the size of your firm, or even if you're in an individual, you can get a discount up to about anywhere between 50 and 80%. So if we go here to the subscription page, you'll see for a single pro license, it's a 50% discount. For a single license, it's usually about $200 a year. For a firm discount, it's a 75% discount. So usually you'd be paying about 4 times as much as this for 5 licenses and all of these pro features. And likewise for the silver account, 10 licenses, 75% discount, and for gold pro, you're looking at 80%. So I've made this user a bronze subscriber, so he'll have his own license plus 5 more licenses. And what he can do to add people in his firm now to this account is he would go to his profile and he would go to his subscriptions, and next to the Zoom subscription at the top here on the far right, you'll see sub accounts, and the sub accounts are the people who you're going to add to your Zoom discount so that they can get pro licenses and enjoy all of the features. So there's 2 ways. There are actually 3 options here, but one of them, the sign up URL, does not work for us because we use single sign-on to get into these accounts, and single sign-on is basically you logging into opaonline.ca to get access to these Zoom accounts with these incredible discounts. So every time you try and get into these accounts, you're going to be required to log in at opaonline.ca instead of logging in directly at Zoom. Just one additional step, but it's not a big deal. The other thing you can do is you can import a CSV account. So let's start with the first method. If we click this add a sub account here, what you can do is add your username at the bottom here. So I would add it here, and then the email address, and then the person's first name and the last name. Now what you need to know is that neither of the 2 working methods will actually work without a proper username. If they're already in the system on opaonline.ca, you're going to have to use their existing username. And if they're not a subscriber at OPA Online, then you'll have to create a brand new username for them. So now that you've added all of that information, you can go ahead and submit. And as you can see, I already have one user added to the sub accounts. Also up here it'll tell you how many sub accounts you have left, which is great. But I've added one user here. The other method is to upload a CSV. So to create the CSV, you would have to do the following. You would go to Microsoft Excel and you would create an Excel sheet that had these headings: the username, email, first name, last name, and then you would add under those headings the username, the email, the first name, last name. Now keep in mind the first name, it's first underscore name for the heading, and then the last name column would be last underscore name for the heading. And then of course in those fields the data you would add here, their actual username for existing users, or the one that you created for somebody that's not in the system, and then their email address, and then their first name and their last name. You would save this file as a CSV. Make sure you choose the More options here just underneath the Save, and you're going to go to Web Options, click the Encoding tab, and make sure this is a UTF-8. That's important, otherwise it's going to fail. And you save. Now I've already done this once, so it's asking me to save it again. So I have that. What I'm going to do is make sure that these are checked. Send new members a password reset link. This does not email existing members, which is good. And then send new members the welcome email if they haven't received it already for the membership. I'm going to browse, and I'm going to find that CSV that I just created, and I'm going to upload, and it says importing a sub account, and lo and behold, I have my second sub account there. Now that I've completed that process, if I go to that user's inbox, their email inbox, and I check, there's a new message here. Welcome to the OPA. Oliver Nurse has set up your account, and you now have access to the Bronze Zoom Firm Discount membership content. Before you can access their account, you will need to set up a new password. You can use this link, reset your password now, and use the link below. Alright, so I've already reset my password, so I'm going to go back now. There we go. And now, if I look here, the resources for members link is up. Although I'm not a subscribed member to the OPA, because under resources for members, if I was a subscribed member, meaning a student member, an associate member, or a voting member, there'd be a lot more to this menu. But right now, I'm just somebody that's part of somebody else's firm that was given access to the account. So if they look here, you're going to get the Zoom menu. You're going to click the Zoom dashboard, and they're going to be asked to confirm their email address with Zoom, because this hasn't been done yet. Or if it already is an existing account using this email address, they're going to ask if you want to switch it. So they say they've sent an email there. So we're going to go check that inbox again. Go back. And now Zoom says, please activate your account. Okay, so I've clicked the activation link, and it's asking if I want to choose the following sign-in method and use it. Yes, we're going to use SSO. Signing in, and now my new account is ready. You can see it's licensed. You can see I can host up to 300 meeting participants. I can schedule meetings, and there's no warning about the length of my meetings or the duration. If I schedule a meeting, so you can see I can make it up to 24 hours. I thought the limit was 30, but 24. So there you go. That's how you add people to your firm. Once you've taken advantage of the firm discount, you're going to be a superstar with your CEO. If you lock up this discount for the entire office, virtual meetings are the way to go with the current climate in society and safety protocols. So it is in your company or your firm's best interest to start making your meetings virtual, saving yourselves time and money and healthcare expenses. I hope this sets everything straight and everybody understands how to add members to their firm discount subscription. Have a great day. Bye-bye.